It's 11 AM on the 11th of March 2014. At 0:41 hours on the 8th of March 2014, a Boeing 777 left Kuala Lumpur. This was flight MH370 of Malaysian Airlines. At 0240, perhaps 0241, last contact with ground control, air ground control, was made with flight 370 about 40 kilometers west of Kuala Terengganu in southern Vietnam. At that point, all contact ceased, including the black box transponder, which had its own automatic power supply and is independent of the rest of the plane. So what happened? We don't know. But the fact that A, nothing's been found, and B, that no signal's been picked up from the independently powered black box suggests something different to the norm. I was born in a generation where losing planes full of passengers was not as big a thing as it is now. 20, 30 years ago, it wasn't common, but it wasn't rare. It happened. Maybe once, maybe twice a year. Now plane technology's really evolved, so it's got to be a big thing. So what happened? There's already a couple of horoscopes on the web and astrologers on the web who have looked at the horoscope of the time that the plane lost contact. And it is reported at 0240 AM. That puts Uranus on the bottom of the horoscope, and that suggests that at the moment that the plane lost contact, it was something electrical rather than something perhaps otherwise that took over. It is not looking, from the horoscope of 0240 AM for that flight, it does not look as if there's some type of explosion. Neither am I calling this as really some type of terrorist outrage. It is something different, something outside our remit, something outside the norm here as far as the norm goes. There are two factors. There is the Mercury square Saturn in the 240 AM chart, and there is Uranus on the IC. Uranus deals with static electricity, and it suggests that there is a sudden pulse of static or of some type of electric running through the entire plane, which disabled it. I might suggest that this is unlikely to be some type of weapon. Instead, it's likely to be some type of static discharge, lightning strike, or complete electrical systems failure. It might be an explosion also, but it'd have to be a damn big explosion to take out the black box, and the wreckage would be strewn everywhere and everyone would have seen the lights. It wasn't that far away from land. So something's different here. But to look for the answer, don't look at the horoscope of the moment that it went off. Look at the birth chart. The birth chart is the moment the plane left the ground. 12:41 AM, 041, Kuala Lumpur, 8th of March 2014. At the exact moment, not 1 minute either side, but the precise minute that the plane left the ground, Neptune was on the IC of the horoscope. Saturn is square Mercury. Saturn is standing still, square Mercury standing still. That's an inhibitor for travel or flight, and in the moment that the plane took off, Saturn was in the local 12th house, the unconscious, the subconscious. Neptune is on the IC. I was looking at this last night in an astrology masterclass with my apprentice Joe, and we agreed. As soon as we saw that Neptune on the IC, it was like watery grave. The plane is at the bottom of the sea. It will never be found. Or if it will be found, there'll be some type of mystery. With Saturn in the 12th, we'll never know the answers. With Neptune on the IC, it's under the sea, and there's something mysterious that we'll never know, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. Sometimes there's mystery, and without mystery, we stop striving. Good luck to those people on the plane.